The first half of this program is devoted to American composers and famous ones at that. There are two works by Aaron Copland and the first concert performance of a work by John Corigliano, who is still a thriving and very famous American composer. The two works by Copland, we begin the concert with his Lincoln portrait, a setting of Lincoln's words, in this case spoken by Gloria Quinlan from Houston Tillotson University. And it's a very moving work that Copland wrote towards the end of World War II. And the words are stirring, as is the music. And it's very evocative of Lincoln's upbringing and sort of tunes that he might have heard at that time. But it's a very glorious and majestic piece. The Clarinet Concerto, which we're going to play with our own principal clarinetist Stephen Gurko soloing, was written for Benny Goodman. So it has a certain jazz element, and that's the second half of the concerto. The first half is a very beautiful gymnopédie in a way. If you know Satie's gymnopédie, that style of music was Copland's inspiration for the beginning. It's a very slow waltz, very melodious and thoughtful in a way. And in between these two parts is a fiendishly difficult cadenza. And I know Stephen is going to nail it. The second half of the concert is the Symphony No. 8 by Dvorak, a very melodious work, a lot of evocations of nature, bird calls and so forth, and a lot of folk song-ish types of music. It's a very popular symphony, and for very good reason. The first concert performance of Music from the Edge by John Corigliano will take place on this concert, and the piece has a rather interesting background. John has won an Oscar for writing music for film, and that was for the Red Violin, and has written music for Altered States and another movie called Revolution. That's a lesser known score, but nonetheless he did write it. And he wrote music for yet another film, but for whatever reason the director, after the music was written, did not care for the music. But the music had already been recorded, and so it sat on a shelf. I found a recording of this music and listened to it and was very moved by it. And I thought, well, if we could excerpt 8 or 9 minutes and put a small sort of suite together, I think it would be a very effective concert work. And I contacted John. He was very kind to loan us the music. And we are giving the world concert premiere of Music from the Edge.